Okay, hello everyone, FPS Chaz. Holy Christ. Hey, hello everyone, FPS Chaz. Holy Christ. That was a sub coming right for me. FPS Chaz here, welcome back to 1990 Soviet Coup. I keep wanting to say part 2, but no, just second playthrough. We're doing the Scorpion, which I think is anachronistic. I think I'm going to keep saying that each time. As in, I think all the... Oh, okay. 20 February 1990. I saw the 2000. I'm like, it's not 2000. That's the time. 2000. Okay, we just have to clear and sanitize that boomer's boat path to deep water from Holy Loch. No grid assignments, so we're just kind of going. So this boat's coming in, so we're gonna encounter it. Maybe you slightly saw the overworld map. I got the high contrast map with like the grids on top of it. It's kind of like a slapdash, haphazard solution, but it'll work for the time being. Oh, let's crank this monitor brightness. All right. Loosen our contacts 06601. Strong Dutch, strong layer. Yummy. Let's do the old close to 15,000 yards. Yeah, I only need the 8 terabyte for the video editing stuff. I have a 2 terabyte gaming SSD and it's like half full. Yeah. So if I had, I think I still have DCS installed, do I? I don't know. I haven't played DCS in a while. I don't really intend to, I don't have any plans to really play that in the future. Just don't have the time to dedicate to it. Let's do this.
On sonar, lost contact.
Oh, a shadow.
Bearing 0.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Missed that part. Oh, how are you gonna tell me there's a layer when it's like the layer's like at the frickin' ocean bottom here? Okay, well, this will be interesting. Yeah, I guess we didn't get off the shelf, did we there?
150 feet, dive by.
Alright, I got some little range rings. Swipe this from dot mod there. I think the one they have in dot mod actually like changes what it writes in terms of ranges, but this one's fine. 1x, 2x, 3x. I just really like the circles for these when you're not like directly perpendicular to someone. All right, 066. Let's head that away. We ain't got no toad, Lieutenant Dan, so we can just
left to
steam on by.
66. Helm I.
Weapons full up, damage control fully repaired from our, what was it, 4% hull, 2% hull last time? A little sketchy. And our timeline USS Sculpin was decommissioned in August 1990. Okay, so... Oh, hey sad MBTX container, by the way. So this thing had been out of service for 2 years prior to that point anyway, so... Completely anachronistic, but we're going with it.
Con, helm, steady course.
Nothing against the DCS folks, but it's like a procedural sim when you don't want one. What do you mean in context of like certain parts of the game or the whole thing? I wouldn't mind getting better at it, but I just don't have the time to dedicate to it. So like, there would always be like large chunks of time in between playing, so like you forget stuff, and it's like it gets frustrating because I knew how to do this before, but now I've forgotten. And I've also come to realize that I don't really... Ooh, look, there's like 2 little like random specks there. So are those supposed to be like simulating dead pixels? Am I thinking into that too much? I don't really like the sandboxy nature of it.
Contact bearing 069. Designated Sierra 1.
I like structure in my games, I've found. Which I heard BMS has. But like the free roam was like, well, what do we do now? we got an Akula.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Splinter has a 16 terabyte game drive that's 13 terabytes full. And 6 14 terabyte drives for storing recordings. Sweet Jesus, man. I only store my finished videos. I don't store the, or do you just have that much of a backlog? I don't store the raw footage. Just the finished videos. Need to flip the 18 switches in the proper order to chuck a missile. Yeah, it definitely gets very in-depth. And that's also like another part of it too. It's like I would like... VR is cool in DCS. That binocular ability to see where things are is really awesome. But it's one of those things where like once you start adding in more of that, like VR and like all the switches and everything, you just want more and more and more. And then it's like eventually it's like I just want the full real cockpit so I don't have to do all these random like keybind combinations and everything. So it's just like I can see why that can become a money pit. And then at a certain point it's like I want the G-forces, man. It's like, well, you're never gonna get them. And even like one of those things that like rotates you around, it's like even if you go like upside down, well, maybe it takes into account that, because if you're doing like a loop, you can, your G's can still be going like downwards even though you're like upside down if you're pulling the G's, but maybe it takes into account that. I never thought about that until just saying that out loud right now. Store the raws in case you want to come back and remaster them when you're better at editing. Okay. Yeah, I would just like recut them because like YouTube's compression just like does a number on videos anyway, so. All right, let's light the tires and kick the fires and light the tires on this dude.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire. Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1. Con, fire control, we come left to. Con, sonar, we are cavitating. Con, sonar, torpedo in the water, bearing.
Oh, this guy's
0,
much closer than I
8.
thought. Okay, the range was wrong.
Fire control, we've lost the wire.
Okay.
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
Come left to 218, helm I. Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 10.
Holy
2.
shnikes.
Contact is in the baffles. Con, sonar, regained contact on. Sierra 1, bearing. Con, helm, steady course.
All right, we gotta get out of here. We gotta watch
2,
out for
5,
frickin' Mark
4,
48s.
helm I. Come right to 258, helm I.
Good God, I did not expect, because at first the range before it like updated, it said like 7,500 yards, and then like after I shot, when I was seeing the torpedo on the map, I'm like, it's not that close, it's not that far, and then like, yeah, 2,900 yards. Holy crikey.
Come right to 269, helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Snake Man PMC, hello, how's it going? Wow, that could not have turned out better. The Akula ate his own torpedo. That got lured in by my moss. Wow, that was rough and tumble, but we came out all right.
0 knots.
More luck than anything, I think. Oh look, for the weapons tab, it doesn't like blend it in properly like the other tabs. It's weird. Arrogant ass indeed. Oh, since last time, thanks to Warhorse70 for following. Thank you. I believe we exchanged a comment on YouTube the other day about Modern Naval Warfare Manual. I think I think they're planning to try and do a paper version for all you paper hounds. I believe they're going to try and do a paper version for the manual for Modern Naval Warfare. Doesn't really concern me. I'm just writing it. I'm not in charge of printing it or anything like that, but I just got a little laser printer at my house, just printing off copies. No, it's going to be much nicer than that. How's Cold Waters nowadays? I am using the 1990 Realism campaign, which goes on stock. The main things it really does is slows down reload times to like Dangerous Waters, analogous. I wish you could make it so it could do like port and starboard simultaneously, because that's how the reloading works on American boats. You can reload one port tube and one starboard tube simultaneously. And then it also slows down boat accelerations a lot to make them feel a bit more real. There's some other changes as well, but those are like the major ones. And it just really gives like a nice feel to it. And then I believe the mod also like keeps track of like how many boats you've sunk. So like you get all the good stuff at first, and then it like tapers off towards the end of the wars. They start bringing like the whiskeys and the Novembers out of storage back into the fight, a la Ukraine war. T-62s and shit. How about an autograph? All right, how far away from that horrible datum? 6,000 yards.
Come left to. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Let's see what's going on here.
Make turns for 1. Con sonar, no longer cavitating. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
It's not that loud out here. Okay, yeah, there's the Mark 48. I was gonna say, where the hell? I should be able to see my torpedoes. Did 2 Mark 48s hit this Akula? Oh, I can't. Oh, there you go. There's the Akula. Stuck in the weeds.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
I don't think it gets more marks if it gets hit when it's dead, so maybe 2 Mark 48s did hit it. Well, not a bad result for a Skippy, but that was really kind of just like a shoot from the hip gunfight there. That was bedlam. All right, I think we are clear. You know what? Let's do a little active sonar sweep before we go, because we've been burned by that in the past. Just make sure we're actually clear. Let's actually reload all these tubes first.
Come left 2.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Can't reload tubes when you're ultra quiet.
Con.
3
helm,
tubes should be
steady
fine.
course.
We'll wait till this tube is done reloading, then we'll do a little active sweep here. Just make sure we're not missing anyone.
On torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
It seems unfathomable that people would not be like shooting when the torpedoes are flying around, but it has happened. Speaking of sunken vessels, I always wonder are the ship ID numbers unique? On the Akula? Oh, it's rotating. I don't think there are any numbers on it. You mean besides like all the intricacies that each separate boat of a class has? No, I don't think they go to that detail. I think it's just class. All the cools. Can you sink Krivak 428 multiple times in the campaign? In the stock you can. I think in dot mod you can, but I don't think in this campaign. I would have to double check that though.
Con sonar, switching to active search. Come left 2, 0, 6, 4, helm aye.
Seems pretty clear to me. Alright,
sonar.
let's secure from that.
Switching con, helm, steady course.
We're gonna call it clear, even if it isn't. I don't think I have to wait to reload these tubes, so let's get out of here. Yep, one and done. Sweet. Excellent, that was it. There you go. That was a hot tamale. Oh, another medal. Goodness me. It's silly to see my YouTube handle on there. Soviet subs hit, but we're seeing like surface ships and Abrams tanks. Okay. Tankers and tenders. All right. Western Barents Sea. Lovely. Blue 043. Distinguished Gamer Medal. I know, I can't believe this game came out over 5 years ago. That's madness. I can remember when it was new. 23 Feb 90. Okay. Status report. 1 moss left. Have I just been taking 2 or 3? I don't remember. Okay, Blue 043, Whiskey Bravo, Roger, Roger. Should I save it? Sure. Well, that 4-3 is really up there. Yeah, so I managed to get, oh gosh, I managed to get the these patrol areas on here from that map. It's a little clunky looking to my standards, but it definitely gets the job done. Allies back in West Germany, all right. That's, ooh, okay, well, we were 5 knots. That was like a warship group. That's not the tankers and tenders. They're always like the merchant silhouette. No duck, no layer. 244 Sierra 1.
On sonar, lost contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
We're heading that way. Good. All right, let's get away from this surface.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 1.
Make depth 400 feet. Dive I.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering I.
I think it's like a fishing boat or something.
Con
Merchant.
sonar, Sierra 1 is classified as merchant. Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Tried to buy the game somewhere besides Steam. Bank called me the next morning to explain why they went DEFCON 5. Not DEFCON 1. But yeah, that's funny. Like, what the hell? What are you? What are you? Who are you perusing? The other website, GOG. That one? Isn't that place reputable? Not really. It's interesting. I think I bought stuff from them before. But it would have been a very long time ago. I don't really remember. I think of them as being reputable, but that's just my impression. I'm fine with... I just buy my stuff from Steam. I'm just like, yeah, whatever. That's my own personal preference. What is up with this little... Would you call this a dorsal appendage? I know it's not like a creature. This little shroud right here. Bank was in the Caribbean. Ew. I mean, this could be like diesels for all the hell we know. Okay, 3 knots really clears up that sonar.
Con, dive at 400 feet. Dive by.
The other day I found out that submarine screws have 7 blades, or the 7-bladed ones have 7 blades at least, because it is a prime number and it avoids harmonics. Never knew that. I think I learned that from H.I. Sutton. I was trying to figure out a way of saying it without like giving away why I was saying it. But yeah, like 3, I don't know if there's, maybe there were 3-bladed ones at some point, but like 5-bladed, 7-bladed prime numbers. The Sierra model in this game the other day had 6 blades, which is not a prime number. And they refit the skipjacks. I'm sure they did. I think the skipjack was originally like a 5-bladed thing that looks more like a an alpha or a Victor, or like a November, like an alpha screw. Maybe it was even Nautilus. Because the Americans found out that like Nautilus was loud like via SOSAs. That's kind of what started the whole move towards, or part of it at least, it's to the move towards ultra silent submarines. Sea Power did have that dev update. I didn't read it. I saw the lovely explosion picture for it. That explosion looked lovely. Maybe the prop came later. Maybe it was just general silencing at first, but yeah, it was with Nautilus and Sosis. From what I've read in Dr. John Craven. Not John Craven? Yeah, John Pena Craven, his book, autobiography. Or maybe it was the other one, The Red November, He Who Shall Not Be Named. It ain't a prop. I'll say prop just to elicit such a response. Yeah, I think the skewback is less efficient. And skewback actually has 2, it's actually a, what is the word? What's the word? When you, a portmanteau. So this is, the blades going left is skew, and then them tilting that way is back, so skewback. USS Tuna Boat. All right, where are these subs? It's prop. It's a thing that it's a fan for a fluid. Just a denser fluid than air. USS Sardine Can. USS Tin Can. Yeah, it's screw. It's screw, all right.
Make turns for. Con maneuvering, making turns
Screw
for
that.
5 knots.
I say screw your prop. My patience rope is running thin. About to start wheeling and dealing at standard here. Pinging about, trying to goad someone into a fight. It's probably diesel boats we're going after here, I would guess. Just my luck, it's frickin' that Akula Victor 3 Oscar 1-2-3 combo.
Make turns for 5 knots, maneuvering aye. Make turns for 8 knots, maneuvering aye.
Right after the paddle wheels. Interesting.
Con, helm, steady course.
Slight buzz on my mic. I shouldn't. I have a, if I'm not talking, I have it set to just go to flat, to full, like, minus infinity. So there's a buzz somewhere in the recording. All right, I grow weary. Oh, let's punch it to 12 knots and let's start the pinging.
1, 2 knots, maneuvering aye.
There isn't anyone around. Just zoom on by.
Come right to 316, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course. Con sonar. Make turns
Okay, yep.
5 knots.
Not sure what happened. Leave combat. Victor 3 undetected. How far away was he? Well, mission start. It's fine, not our objective. Save the torpedoes. Okay, that's a warship, but tankers and tenders, it should be merchants, but this guy offends me. Let's see if he comes this way. Very strong duct, strong layer. Excellent. I'll be right back. Gotta drain the ballast tanks here. Okay. Oh, 327. Strong duct. Very strong duct. Strong layer. Maximum range. Let's do it. Do it.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 327. Designated Sierra 1. Con sonar, new
Ooh,
contact
middle of the day.
bearing
Oh, some ice.
296. Designated Sierra 2.
Let's see here. Might be a little
Con sonar,
loud
new
in this
contact
duct.
bearing
Oh, we got the Arctic
308.
music.
Designated Sierra 3.
I wonder if, like, in the stock
Con
game,
sonar, new contact bearing
the tankers and tenders have a
314.
warship logo.
Designated Sierra 4.
I honestly do not remember. We're gonna find out. I'm gonna warrant a guess as to caution. Now let's slow down to 3 knots, see if we can
Make turns.
lower that noise.
3 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering. Making turns.
Oh, I'm gonna say that's
3
something
knots.
else. Krivak.
Con sonar. Sierra 1 is classified as escort. Con
Oh,
sonar.
not Cresto.
Sierra 3 is classified as escort. Con sonar.
This may
Sierra
indeed be
3
the tankers
is
and
classified
tenders.
as
Okay.
merchant.
That may be a Cresto.
Con sonar. Sierra 4 is classified as escort. Make turns for.
Make depth 150 feet, dive I.
I think I've said this before, but I wish this music were reserved for the last mission of the game instead of just the Arctic region. I think it's really good. Last mission music, but you always get it in them Arctic areas. That continent's, I don't know how close he is. We only got the strong duct. Still hear him out of it. Maybe let's see what happens if we dip out of this duct.
Make
That should be
250 feet,
just do
dive I.
300.
Make depth
Make sure we're
300
sufficiently
feet, dive I.
deep out of that duct.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 313. Contact faded.
Oh yeah, look at that. Fantastic. Okay. Let's punch it. Give me the old 7-a-roo.
Make turns for
Just want some bearing
7
rate. I
knots. Maneuvering
really
out.
don't know if that increases solution development in this game. I wonder if someone's like, there's got to be... You probably can't see it. The code to figure out what the heck is actually driving solution development, because it is wonky in this game. Is that ping coming from? I'm not trying to shoot, I just want to see where that ping's coming from. Okay.
0 feet, dive
It is
5.
coming from Crevox Sierra 1. Looks like our target's heading right for us. I guess we should be a little cognizant of like potential airborne assets out here. But we're good out. Not good, but we're safe out of that duct. Oh, the chipset fan on my motherboard is grinding. Very annoying. Do you hear the buzz, Bob, when I'm talking, or just all times, or only when I'm talking? Kazbek. I feel like I don't recall seeing this thing. Random buzz, okay. $20,000 yards. Is the bird goofing with your wires? No, bird is in the cage. I was thinking earlier about trying to like see everyone on the periscope. Oh look, there's like different colors on this map than down here. Interesting. Not sure why that is. I copied over this map from .mod, but not any like code that would change the colors of those things. To my knowledge. All right, what do we got? Okay, was that Condon the whole time? I think caution at some point. I don't know. Okay, kind of close. No standoff torps. Yeah, it's a big difference between Cresta 1 and Cresta 2 there. Which one is it? Crevox does have standoff torps. At the Silex? Alright, at this point I'm just trying to close with the group. I'm trying to redevelop this solution on this Skipjack. I mean, it's gonna be like behind this canyon somewhere.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 317.
Excellent. Seems like we got like a straight line kind of formation going on here. Rock the Skipjack. Said he don't like it.
Sierra 4, last bearing
Rock the
313.
Skipjack.
Contact faded.
Oh, the little radar actually moves. I keep losing solution on this dill hole because he's maneuvering. Maneuver props engaged. The Dark Bunny, hello. Like, I love how you've been lurking and randomly flip back over to move to another room and somehow picked up an STD. Yeah, that's a, something, quite the thing to come back to, huh? Don K radar. On this, the day of my daughter's wedding. I'm trying to think of like the Cold Water's context for that. Don Corleone. Don't even want the context. Do I not have like anti-aliasing on? I don't know, something looks a little jiggy. Ooh, Cannon's stopping to take a sniff. I'm speeding back up again. Yeah, so something like this is like what I envisioned for like the original Skipjack screw. These are very... I don't think these screws are necessarily that simple. I mean, I can count the polygons. It's just a simple model for this surfer ship. I would much rather the polygons be up here. A bird with the attitude. Elves with attitude. Okay, it always just gives you the torpedo lead signal. .mod gives you one for like course intercept too. We've not firmed up one solution on one of these trailing escorts. Ay. Now he's still stopping to take a sniff, but he's a long way from a detection threshold, 15 dB. So we'll keep closing.
Come left to 258, helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, maybe the colors are different because the background is different and they're like translucent. That may be it. Oh, there we go. Okay, firmed up. -5 on the toad, okay. Watch out for the Krivok there with the toad. Is its one exhaust thing really just that massive? That seems abnormally large.
Regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 307.
What's up with that wake? Is that supposed to be like swelling? Heaving? Okay, cannon's going off for another sprint. H6, hello. Why the 1x, 2x range rings? I just like the circles. I swiped this from .mod. The 1x, 2x, 3x is like nice. I don't really need it. I just like when I'm trying to like figure out range, like on like a diagonal, it's kind of annoying. So the circle just makes it nice and easy. The funnel is that big. There's a big honk and funnel deer. Yeah, I brought this over from .mod. I just like the circles for my OCD desire to. Just want to like kind of quickly look at range on this map. You can always find range from own ship, but if that's like between other things.
Sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 302. Contact faded.
Okay, this is great. The Conan pretty much making itself irrelevant. I'm just gonna slink right on in to this Kazbek. This Krivok's doing a weird kind of skewed thing. Krivok is actually going to become the next threat here. Perhaps the only threat. This Conan only has OTS torps, which have a decent range, but he's going to be shooting them from pretty far away. And the RBU, but that hopefully shouldn't be a concern. No standoff torps. That's what I'm really thinking about here. The Krivok does have standoff torps. Once the torpedoes start flying, we're gonna have to deal with that. Okay, he's slowing down. Let's
Rig
just
ship for ultra quiet.
rig for quiet here. He's got a decent toad. Back to lurking while I clean and cook. Lurk away. Glad to have you. Glad to have you here. Is this anti-fouling green or red? I can't tell. Okay, Toad is there. Well, let's come out of silent. Let's come out of silent running, see what that does to his perception. Okay, that's a lot. Oh, he's about to get a return on our ass. Gonna trade sound for active signature here.
6 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Starting to get a little tricksy out here. The ambient noise is so low.
Con maneuvering. Making turns for 6 knots.
I think it might be time to shoot. Okay, speeding up. Excellent.
Come left to 266. Helm eye.
Let's try to milk this a little longer, get a little closer to this Kazbek. I'm giving that Krivok a nice, juicy broadside here.
Con helm. Steady course.
Now he's set to drive right over me this next sprint. I think once I get inside 10,000, we'll start the shooting here. I think I'm too used to Soviet campaign with those torps. This is a Mark 48. Should be a no sweat, no nothing shot. Alright, well maybe I should shoot now because this Krivok's about to close within 10,000 yards. Oops. Bonked the mic. Okay, let's do it here. That looks pretty good to me.
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
He's gonna turn.
Con fire control, we've lost the wire. Con fire control, we've lost the wire.
Alright, let's get
Make
cooking, good looking.
make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering eye. Make turns for 30.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Con fire control, we've lost the wire.
come left to 121, helm aye. Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Call that Krivok with pants down.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1. Con helm, steady course. Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 339.
Con, dive at 600 feet, dive by.
Okay. Looks like that Krivok's running to the west. Conan seems to have turned away. Just gonna bug out for the moment. I was thinking of heading for the Kozbek, but I was like, should really like kind of try and disengage a little bit here. Only got two tubes left. I gotta go reload. Okay, you got some decent shots off there. Maybe not. We'll outrun those pretty good. Is this thing fast as hell? Oh, helicopter. 34 knots. Oh, wait, sorry, that's the Cresto. 34.5. Which one am I thinking of? Is it the Caution? Something's like 36 knots. I think something may even be like 38 knots. Like fast as hell. Oh, there was a 36. Yeah, Caution. Poti 38. Okay. What are you shooting me? Usits? Set 65s. Oh, an MPA as well. I thought I heard an MPA, maybe not. Does a helicopter count as MPA? I always think of like IL-38 or P3 when I think MPA. Nimrod. Spread looks good. Pretty good to get them running. Oh, we got a lock on that thing, alright. Can these engines here shortly. Don't want to be flanking the whole time. Alright, yeah, let's get her down to,
Con sonar lost contact.
Kaboom!
Sierra 3, last bearing 282. Contact breaking up.
Damn, that's a big hole. Wow. What a hole.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Kozbek has been rocked. Indeed.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 20 knots.
I suppose I could have given the escorts a little bit of a torp spread, but too late for that at this point.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 15 knots.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 3.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering, making turns for.
Whoa, is that like a huge oil slick? Or is that shadow from those smoke sprites? I think that was shadow from those smoke sprites. That was cool looking. What the hell is going on up there? Okay, we're gonna slink away here. That should be a mission success on that front. Just gotta get the supply ship. If anyone turns back in to engage, of course we will shoot, but I'm just gonna disengage at this point.
Come left to 122, helm.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering eye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots.
Con helm, steady course.
It's a big iceberg. Boom.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready.
Come left to 093, helm eye.
So we should see it. It looks like Sierra 1 might be chasing my ass down, so let's not be completely blind here to what's going on. Kinda just like, see ya. Can that thing even make 35 knots? 34.5, okay, it's rounding up. Bankers rounding. Cran full of PS5s.
Come left to 050, helm eye. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 236. Contact is in the baffles. Con helm, steady course.
These solutions are being a little wonky. I mean, they might be heading for me, but I think they're kind of far away. I mean, honestly, I think we might just go. Just flank it on out of here.
Come right to.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Con helm, steady course. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 291. Contact is in the baffles. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 295. Contact faded. Come right to 098. Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
— 25 miles. 250 knots. That's it? That's as fast as it goes? Seems rather slow, relatively speaking, to other subsonic missiles.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 30.
Con sonar.
Oh.
Torpedo in the water. Torpedo in the water. Bearing
Okay, looks like that Krivok
3.
heard me. It's like, oh, you want to give you a torpedo, see? Huh? Does Seeker really have a 4,000 yard range? So we're gonna find out. Nope. I don't know what they're talking about with 4,000 yards on that. Maybe a Moss would be good. Aid in our escape here.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
Just thought maybe I should not give that torpedo a broadside this close aboard. Alright, let's shoot this thing this way.
Shoot tube 6. Aye, sir.
That's the last Moss.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 10.
Come left to 093. Helm I. Come left to 075. Helm I. Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 233. Contact is in the baffles.
Make turns for 7 knots. Maneuvering I. Con maneuvering, making turns for 7 knots.
Not reacquiring these guys.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4, bearing 283.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering I.
Oh boy. Okay, I gotta be dill holes, huh?
Make turns for 30.
Con sonar, torpedo in the water, torpedo in the water, bearing 142.
Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 282. Contact is in the baffles.
Well, that was an interesting turn right there by that torp. Ooh, that bottom is right there. Well, we can't really go that deep. Oh, it's too far for that Moss, huh? Okay.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
No, not ultra quiet.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering I.
Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 4.
Passing 500 feet.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Passing 400 feet. Passing 300 feet. Passing 200 feet. Con, knuckle formed. Passing 200 feet. Make depth 650 feet. Dive I.
Come right to 007. Helm I. Con maneuvering. Making
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Passing 600 feet.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bear.
come left to 040. Helm I. Con helm steady course. Come right to 082. Helm I. Con
The
helm
countermeasure hits the
steady
bottom. Does it
course.
just sit there? I guess so. Does it disappear?
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 4. Last bearing 271. Contact is in the baffles.
Con, knuckle formed. Passing 600 feet.
Can you escape torpedoes chasing you with some kind of tactic? For airdrop torpedoes, yeah, you're just going to be dancing with countermeasures. I mean, you can try and like make like a bunch of countermeasures in one spot and just try and generally move away so they get kind of stuck in that countermeasure area. But if you're dealing with, like, say my Moss here was a torpedo, like if it's like a submarine launch or like an over-the-side ship torpedo, you just have to like get out of the way. And it's pretty easy to evade those given you're far enough. But the airdropped ones, yeah, you're gonna tango. You're gonna tango with those airdrop torpedoes. Up and down, change planes, knuckles, countermeasures. Maybe a Moss if it gets really bad. But yeah, that's in this game. If it's like dangerous waters, like a well-dropped, even in this game to some extent, like a well-dropped air torpedo is basically impossible to dodge, and you've just been had. Nothing you can do about it, but it's a little more, it's much easier in general to dodge torpedoes in this game than like dangerous waters. I mean, sometimes I've had it in dangerous waters where like I think a torpedo's about to hit me, but I somehow didn't get hit, and it's happened infrequently enough that I wouldn't be able to tell you how I did it. The main thing is like if it's like sub to sub underwater torpedoes, those are pretty easy to dodge. You just really want to run kind of like not complete opposite direction they're going, but like offset 45 degrees or so. 90 is not bad, but 45 is really the best. And that's in ideal conditions, like constraints of like where other torpedoes are and like where other subs or ships are can influence which angle you want to run at. You're not always going to be able to like evade at your ideal angle. Okay, someone's close.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
How close is close? Maybe not too close. I was about to go active. I think it's like 20,000 yards away by this countermeasure.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 1, bearing 275.
Just want to see where the hell these dudes are
Make
at.
turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering
Still
I.
nightmares trying to evade torpedoes in the shallow South China coastal waters. Yeah, it's pretty bad there. If you don't have that depth like having deep water is Very nice. To try and change planes on the sensors, which is really just like a cold waters thing. They like artificially reduce like the angle of the search cone
Making turns for
and the
5
vertical
knots.
axis to make it easier to dodge. It really should. It really does not make much of a difference in like dangerous waters. That cone is just so big that the depth changes don't really matter. What's this? But whoever this is about to go kaboom. I think this is the Krivak. With a frickin' hip fire torpedo. Surprised I got a lock on someone. But you miss 100% of the shots you don't
Sonar
take.
lost contact. Sierra 1. Last bearing 278. Contact breaking up.
There you go. Where's that Cresta at?
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Just trying to get really quiet. Not really to like hide, but more to try and hear this guy. That Condon, I think, is just like, bye. Maybe the Crest is interested in the moss.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
'Cause I cannot hear that Cresta, and I don't really want to pop into that duct. I'm not sure which Cresta it is. I think it still is this Cresta one, so I think we're pretty much good. I think it was the Krivak that was
Come right to 0.
giving me the Silex
Make
business
turns
there.
for 1 5.
But we'll just try and let's just
Maneuvering
leave it
eye.
like 15 knots and not be hasty with the flank there.
Con, torpedo room, tube 2 ready. Make depth 450 feet, dive I. Con, dive at 450 feet, dive I.
We might be clear even. Yeah, we are. Alright. Okay, it was a Cresta one. Cool. Good job, thank you. Another medal, oh my god. Okay. Enemy battle group armed to the teeth. Lovely. I was debating going back to base for mosses, but I think we will just go for this one. I was just making a patrol. Enemy escort of surface combatants and or attack submarines should be expected. Blue 44. Ooh, this is gonna be something big. This could be a Kirov. Well, we got six torps loaded up, so you can't beat that. Oh, where are we going? 044? Da Tovarish. Let's give it the old saveroo. And I'll be right back. Alright. We await our meeting with Destiny. There they be. Okay. I don't think a 10 knot encounter speed is terrible. Where the hell are they going? Is that them? Let's stick to the patrol area here. That could just be a random ASW patrol or ASUW patrol. Oh. Eagles. Get away from that sub. Oh shit. It just frickin' zipped on through. Alright. Alphas. Green 10. Okay. Oh boy. Watch out for that sub. Oh, did they just like turn north at the last second? Good God. Okay.
Con, sonar lost.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Con,
Make turns for.
Con, sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
Con, fire control.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 15 knots. Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, helm, steady course.
Tango. Something else off in the distance there. I still got a wire on one of these things. Just steer it on over. Skipjack versus Alpha, yeah, that'll be a fun one. Gotta get through these tangos first, though.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 219.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
This guy's being a punk with those wires.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Con, sonar, switching to passive search. Con, sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con, sonar, noisemaker, bearing 210.
Oh, when's your wire gonna snap, man? Stop. You're... Ah. Get wrecked. Get sunk.
Con, sonar, lost
Ah.
contact.
Come right to 079, helm aye. Con, helm, steady course.
Here's the pretty much ideal angle to like run away from like this kind of torpedo situation, Snake Man. Like plus or minus 45 degrees from the torpedo's course here. The best combination of like running away from the torpedo and then also giving it like the smallest cross section to lock onto. But I don't think this one's going to turn on because it was all like full wire guided. Not sure where his original enable point was. So like that torpedo's at 2,000 yards right now. That's like just about 25% greater than its maximum seeker range. Oh, it went into a circle search. Okay, so we have evaded that torpedo. We can slow down now.
Make turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Oh, this is some depth here.
Con, helm, steady course.
Make turns for 8 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Some other diesel boat out here. Let's see if we can find this guy.
Maneuvering. Making turns for 8 knots.
Okay, now we're about double the seeker range of that thing. It's always kind of skittish to go this slow near it and trust the math, but
3 knots.
trust the
Maneuvering
math.
aye.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
It's possible it's up in that duct. Oh, and my Mark 48's just circle searching over here. Looks like there's some inbounds. I can see them. We weren't getting a return on this guy earlier. Don't think we will now, but it might be worth a shot. We got nothing else to lose. Why are we not slowing down to 3?
Make turns for 0 knots. Maneuvering aye. Make turns for 3 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 3 knots.
All right, we're gonna launch some snapshots here. Bearing 195. Give plus 15 on that. Well, where's the pings coming from? I guess we can just launch on the ping.
Shoot 2-2. Aye, sir. Con, fire control, we've lost the wire.
Come left 2.
Make turns for 20 knots. Maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering. Making turns for 2.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna call it a day with that. I think we're just gonna disengage because I think this is a diesel boat. So we'll just get those snapshots out there, and we're just gonna get out of here. We got bigger fish to fry. It's not our objective, not our target. I mean, I probably didn't even need to shoot those snapshots. Probably could have just disengaged, but try and get them if we can. Oh, is he wire guiding those things? Yoish. Okay, well, they don't... I mean, they have a decent bit of range on them, but they're slow, so... It's like the stock game is a little OP with the wires. .mod did fix that, I think.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 30 knots.
You know, I wonder if is that one of my torps? Yeah, going out. Okay. If we slow to like standard,
Make turns for
then go this way.
5 knots. Maneuvering I.
I think our emitted sound is modeled in this game based on your speed, not what turns you're making for. We slow down and then do this.
Come left to 30.
Those torps gonna follow me.
Maneuvering, making turns for 5 knots.
Yes, they are. It's a crock of shit. Okay.
Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering I.
Con, helm, steady course.
Did they just stop following me? No, they started following me again. Now, in this situation where they can wire guide them, I think the running directly away from them is the only course of action that makes sense.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Oh, just ran out of juice. Cool.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 30 knots.
It's not a Homa. It's not. All right. Any
shift
sign
for
of
ultra quiet.
any sign of this guy or my torpedoes? I was homing on to something. The power of Mark 48. Okay, we're just saying something. A Tango. But I never acquired it. Oh, I think it's just a bug. But anyway, yeah, we're done here. Undetected, but I think it still counts as a sunk, even though it says that. Not the target, indeed. Where are we going? Green 10. Excuse me. Reload. Okay, so with that battle group we missed earlier, whatever we're going for will come through our area, but it may not stay there. So let's put ourselves in the aft end of this area because it's going to be heading for the gap. Okay, there's two subs. That guy looks like he's heading to the north, but may in fact come this way instead. Ew, now we gotta make a choice. I'm gonna go for the one that's more blatantly coming through here. Overflight didn't pick that one up. That was an encounter that far away, or was it the other guy? I don't know. We'll figure it out. 278. Okay, close. Yeah, close too. We gotta can the engines and get in here.
Cons.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
He's got the standoffs. Okay.
Con sonar, new contact bearing 278. Designated Sierra 1.
Nope.
Con
There's
sonar,
our boy.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Did he hear us? Don't know.
Con sonar, Sierra 1 is cavitating.
Make turns for 5 knots. Make turns for. Con maneuvering, making turns for 7 knots.
It was cavitating, then it stopped. Ooh, slow down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering aye.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
Okay, we may be pretty close aboard with this guy here. Just trying to go a little faster, see if we can make a solution here a little quicker. A little quicker, see here.
Passing 600 feet.
Set 65M. Decent torpedo. Had quite a few Mings do that. Yeah, they'd like to speed up and slow down and all that jazz. Have a little fun with it. Oh, we're abreast. A beam, I think, is probably a better term. Okay, well, Alpha does not have a toad, so we can actually sneak in behind once we get that solution firmed up. I was under the impression there were multiple Alphas. I mean, there could still be other Alphas out here. There he is.
Come right to 304. Helm aye.
Tight Coast says, what's going on, man? On that last mission, did you just guess that there might be something out there and shoot at it, hoping the weapon would figure it out? Oh, hell yeah. Mark 48s are just, they're the sweeper. They mop up. There was something pinging. There were some inbounds. So just some snapshots. But Mark 48 did not disappoint, and Mark 48 we trust. They don't teach that in any command course I've seen. Fighting for our lives out here. How much do those things cost? Like $1 million a piece? Just lob some mansions their way. Throw some capitalism at them. We've not heard from them from some time. Alright, we are in a good spot. Let's get this show on the road. Oh, anything else out here? Let's give the old
Make turns for
get the old 3 knot
knots,
sweep here.
maneuvering aye.
But I'm inclined to say we just got 1 alpha.
Con maneuvering, making turns for 3 knots.
Oh, that alpha's sounding. Just going down. Why do they call it sounding when whales just go down? And is that where the term sounding comes from? All these old ass nautical terms. Okay, I'm gonna say no other alphas. We're not hearing with 3 knots. Ultra quiet. Forget about it. What bam?
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
Make turns. Make turns for 8 knots, maneuvering aye. Con maneuvering, making turns for 8 knots.
Oh, I'm so upset we missed that frickin' cruise missile service group thing. That would have been fun to fight. But they just like zoomed right on by, man. They're like, bye. Yeah, we ain't taking no chances with an alpha. Textbook case, we'll go with that. Thankfully it didn't take too much time to set it up. But it's worth it. Let's get a little greedy. Let's bring that activation point in a little closer here. Oh, don't they get like clairvoyant?
Con sonar.
Yeah, there
Launch
you go.
transient from Sierra 1.
Con, fire control, weapon countermeasure homing.
I don't know why they put that into the game where it's like, oh, they're just gonna hear it all of a sudden. You know, it's still just in them baffles. Did we talk about that in a previous stream with like
Con sonar.
the sound potentially
noisemaker
like
bearing
bleed
263.
that close in, kind of reverb around?
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar lost contact.
Boom.
Sierra
Okay.
1. Come left to 1.
Make
Do that,
turns
do that.
30 knots. Maneuvering eye.
He launched that thing deep.
Con, helm, steady course.
Oh, there's another boat. Son of a gun.
Con sonar switching to active search.
Oh, I just heard a
Make turns for
tube launch.
0 knots. Maneuvering eye. Make turns for 30 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Come left to 350. Helm eye.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
Con, helm, steady course.
Don't think he's wire guided on those things.
Con sonar switching to passive search.
Oh, another launch. Oh, he's got a full spread. Full peanut butter spread. Oh, that thing went shallow. Didn't even notice that. Oh, this chipset fan on my motherboard's about to frickin' die. Oh.
Con, knuckle formed.
Con, maneuvering. Making turns for 30 knots.
Tychosis, did you see, I don't know if you're still here, did you see Red Letter Media's video for like the VHS speculation they just put out today? I can't believe people are spending like thousands of dollars for frickin' old VHSs. It's like, this is an inferior format. There's no value in these things. I launched another torp. We localize this dude.
Make turns. Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
Hey, there you go. Got a winner.
Con sonar.
Circle
noisemaker
search.
Bearing 306.
Got another alpha.
Come left.
maneuvering I.
Sociopathogen, hello. Have a friend that found tons of VHS tapes on the sidewalks. They had a VHS party. Kind of fun seeing that 4-3 format again.
Con sonar, noisemaker.
I couldn't tell you
bearing
last time I watched a
3,
VHS.
0, 4.
And then they like VHS does like weird things with the colors
Helm,
too and everything.
steady
It's weird. 2 or 3 hefty bags full of tapes. Sweet Jesus. Rejigger VHS for only audio. Oh, go back to cassettes. I'm gonna nail this guy with a snapshot.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 3, 1, 1.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me with that last second countermeasure.
Con sonar.
Ah, look at that.
contact,
Well.
0, 2, last bearing.
All
3,
right,
1,
snapshot, I'll
5.
take it.
Contact breaking up.
Oh, this thing is going fast, dude. It's going down. It's just me, or look like it's going fast as hell. Yeah, the good old days of VHS. A reel-to-reel. Like one of those old school tape recorder player things. This thing might implode. Oh, they have the test up this 2,000 feet, the outrageous number. I saw a someone in the submarine's Discord shared a document talking about like Soviet titanium boat hull thicknesses. The pressure hull for the Alpha was made of titanium, of course, but only 1.4 inches thick. It's crazy to actually see that in practice, to know that titanium can mean a thinner pressure hull, but less than 1.5 inches thick, 36 millimeters. Right in the tubes. Was it right in the tubes? Oh yeah. There you go. YouTube upload portrait mode 320p 17 times re-encoded. Kill me. Okay, I think that's fair to say. That is it for them alphas. How did he go that entire time like not hearing that torpedo? Or Mark 48 is just that quiet in this game? The ambient noise isn't, excuse me, it's not quiet. It's not loud, but it's not quiet either. Yeah, my experience with tape is just VHS and cassettes. But I remember VHS's. Remember Titanic being 2 tapes. Remember having the Star Wars Special Edition trilogy. I'm assuming my mother probably still has all those VHSs somewhere.
2-1 ready.
Not that I care. I mean, it'd be cool to like see them again, but not gonna be some VHS hipster. What does adjusting tracking mean? I mean, I remember I've heard people like talk about that today, but I don't remember any of that as a child. I think I was too young. Sonar dude dropped dead. Pulled a Monty Python. And then the animator had a sudden heart attack. And our protagonists were saved. Alright, is that it? All torps clear? Nope. Weapons nearby. Oh, slow down.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering I.
Plays everything in fast forward. All later VCRs auto-adjusted tracking. Okay. Make sure the frames are synced up.
Maneuvering,
Gotcha.
Making turns for 5 knots.
I was just thinking about like how the fact that like Skipjack, Permit, and Sturgeon all had the same reactor. Just thinking, I was listening to a lecture the other day by a test pilot who flew the F-22 and the F-117, talking about how like the F-117 used so many off-the-shelf parts, but then like a lot of modern procurement, everything's like, oh, we got to make full custom parts for this, that, and the other. It's like, when did that become a thing? Like all this full custom stuff instead of off the shelf. It's like, why are we reinventing the wheel here? Because if you're not aware, with something like the F-117 stealth fighter used like a F-16 fire, like a flight control and like all kinds of off-the-shelf things. Anything they could save money on. Okay, well I think we're clear here. Shakes the clown. It sounds terrifying. Leave combat. Oh, it's midnight. Alright, look at that. Nice. Oh, thank you. What was that? 2 out of 6 alphas? Gone. Tomcats! Is that a Super Hornet? I think that's like some shot from China Lake or something, some weapons test. Return to Holy Loch for repairs and to replenish. Oh, thank you. I always appreciate a mission to repair and replenish. Oh, get out of the way, that sub. Ooh, that was close. Gonna end the stream here. Is he coming for me? I sank a capital ship? Which capital ship? Oh, the Kiev. Okay, there you go. Highly placed intelligence sources indicate that Soviet diesel-electric attack subs are using noisy shipping lanes along the coast of Norway to mask their transit towards the Gaiu Gap. Okay. Blue 47er. Rearm and repair. A clown with delirium. Burger time, nice. Alright. Alright, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. And as always, good hunting.